So I wanted to take this time today to talk about how difficult it was for me to make the decision to get top surgery. I feel like there's this dialogue around getting top surgery or any gender-affirming surgery where people who get it have like always known and they're like super excited, and I've never really seen or heard somebody express that they were not positive. You know, like there's this idea that if you can get surgery and you do get surgery, it's like the best thing ever, not necessarily the lesser of two evils. And that's where I'm coming from. I am getting top surgery. I'm gonna get it on June 22nd of 2021 with Dr. Garamoni in Florida. But I want you to know that the path for me to come to that decision was hard. It wasn't just something that I knew. And part of the reason for that is because I'm non-binary and I am specifically bigender, which means that sometimes I'm a man and sometimes I'm a woman. So it was really hard for me to get my head around, okay, when I'm a woman and when I'm presenting significantly more feminine, even hyper feminine, am I going to be comfortable in my body if I don't have the chest that I was born with? I mean, some of the anxieties that came up for me, and I wonder if you've had these too, are number one, you know, I like wearing women's and men's bathing suits. So will I still look okay in a bikini if I have a cis male looking chest? If I'm wearing a men's bathing suit, but I'm going by she, her pronouns that day, how do I handle those situations? Because I don't necessarily expect people in public with me looking the way I look and then having a chest looking that way to call me Maya or use she, her pronouns. So just like figuring out a talk track around that and how to like reaffirm my gender. I was worried that because I'm not on testosterone and I'm not planning on being on testosterone, if my chest will look the way that I want it to. I was worried about, you know, if I'm in lesbian spaces, will I still be accepted? You know, will people still feel comfortable around me? I'm not a trans man, I'm a non-binary person, and that means that sometimes I still identify as a lesbian. And, you know, again, in those situations, like, what kind of explanation do I provide, which I'm still working on. I'm hoping I can come up with like a quick, easy, like one sentence. Hey, I'm Maya, I'm bigender, I go by she, her pronouns, or hey, I'm Sebastian, I'm bigender, I go by he, him pronouns. Obviously depending on the situation. But, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, I got a gender therapist, which helped me a lot, but I really took the time to deconstruct my ideas of what does it mean for me to be feminine, and is my chest really a part of that identity, and how often would I be more comfortable without the chest that I was born with versus how often is that something that I want to accentuate. And I figured out that more often than not, I would like to have a cis male looking chest and be shirtless all the time, because who doesn't want that? But anyway, I came to that conclusion and I feel really good about my decision. Don't get me wrong, I am very excited, but I just want anybody out there who didn't come to the table just like super freaking excited about this and instead felt anxious or conflicted, like, please know you're not alone, and it's very normal. I mean, especially for non-binary people. There are no rules on how to be non-binary. There are no like specific boxes we need to fit into. We're all just trying to be as comfortable as we can with ourselves and the bodies that we were given. And I mean, ultimately, you know, change is such a huge part of our lives, like physical change. When we get older, we look different. we get tattoos. If we fall down, we get scratches or scars, or we break bones. So I think any kind of change is worth being celebrated, and any kind of decision that you make is the right one. You know, if you decide to get top surgery, awesome. If you decide not to get top surgery, also awesome. You are valid and amazing. So really, like I said, I wanted to make this video to let you know that you're not alone. So yeah, YouTube thing to say, if you like this video, please push the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to find me in other places, my Instagram is Cosmic Phenomenon, or you can go to my website, cosmicphenomenon.com. And I think you're lovely.